Chief Meteorologist Tom Coomes here with this weather update as we start to assess damage, especially in the Bourbon area that looks to be the hardest hit. The questions will be, was it a tornado or straight line wind? Inconclusive at this point, as we're just trying to assess damage and make sure people are okay there. Our crews are there currently, but the town is pretty tore up. A lot of roofs have been ripped off buildings. There's damage everywhere, and there was definitely a strong radar signature, and there was a tornado warning at the time for the Bourbon area. This is 8:06 and gives you a picture of the wind as it just moved through. Again, this is a very strong gust of wind and or tornado. There was definitely a target here that it could be either, but we're estimating wind, again, some of the pixels here indicating winds upwards of 100 to 120 miles per hour on the radar. That's at scan level, but that's still a very significant radar picture. We have reports of semis that were blown over on US 30. All this points to incredibly strong wind, and once you start looking at over 100 miles per hour, the likelihood of a tornado over straight line wind typically goes up. Straight line wind in excess of 90 is really rare, but a tornado often can get you to that point. It's going to have to be surveyed, it'll have to be assessed, but this dangerous area started around the Culver area and really exploded on a path from Culver through Argus and really peaked around Bourbon, Etna Green, and kind of ended up kind of fizzling out at least a little bit closer to the Milford area north of Leesburg. But you can see what this looked like on radar. It was just a nasty cluster and really turned into a line of very strong wind and or a spin up or tornado that was on the ground. That is yet to be determined. It's going to take a survey from the National Weather Service, but you can see the path here roughly all lines up with damaging wind gusts along this line and reports of damage between Culver and Argus, a cluster of reports where we had that peak wind around Bourbon and into portions of far western Kosciuszko County, and even strong wind reports as far south as the New Paris area near Syracuse and North Webster. Stay with ABC 57 News as we will assess the damage from these storms as we go through tomorrow and the rest of the week.